Okay, I hear that you're, I have to start with this, because
Yeah.
I hear that you've gotten into gardening. I love gardening.
Yeah, I know you do. I for a while I've been doing that. My dad got me into that, and it's just something, I feel like it's this thing that you can sort of unwind and
meditate. Yeah, it's like a meditation kind of thing. Yeah,
growing right in front of you. You're planting things. It's all organized.
Yes.
You know, and then you have to tend to it, which you got a little bit of responsibility there, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then you can be proud of it when it's good, and when it's not good, you just don't really tell anyone.
Yeah, I know. You do feel like such a loser. I'm currently, man, I've been trying to grow eucalyptus for a minute. I got one that's still alive, but like I'm growing all this random stuff just to see what I can keep alive. Because in New York, it's different. In LA, you could grow anything.
Of course.
Anywhere.
Yeah, whenever.
And in Montana, we have greenhouses, but here it's just like I'm trying to find light and windows.
It's hard,
and it's harder.
In the winter,
It's like you're on the hunt, you know?
Yeah, good luck,
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are.
My citronella is popping.
Is that,
and I have little dwarf lemon trees.
Okay.
I love anything that smells good.
Dwarf lemon trees are great.
Yeah.
You don't want to put them by the pool, though. We made that mistake. The bees like them.
Oh.
They love them. So they love my pool. Yeah, it's fine. We swim with the bees. It's
Unless you're allergic. Yeah. Well, is it true that as a kid, this is back to lawn care and greenery in general, but you did like lawn care and then that got you into soccer? What is the path?
No, I don't know if that's really the path. The path was I did do lawn care. My brother and I used to mow lawns for money. That's what we would do.
I did too.
Yeah. It's a great way to make money. Everybody, no one wants to mow their yard.
No.
And you can kind of charge whatever you want because it's hot.
No one wants to do it.
No one wants to do it. And no, but how I got into soccer, believe it or not, was I wanted to play football. And I was really scrawny. I was this really skinny, scrawny kid.
You were scrawny?
I was. And yeah.
Did you drink milk or something?
I'm wearing 6 suits right now.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
No, but my dad wouldn't let me play football because he was afraid I'd get hurt. So the only option was soccer. So I started to play soccer, and then I actually made the team. I played just one. I've never kicked a soccer ball in my life, really. I practiced by myself at a soccer field for one summer, made the team, couldn't believe it. And for about a decade, I carried that pride with me that I was able to do that. And then I had that conversation with my mother about a decade later. I was like, that's one of the things I'm really proud of, that I stuck to it, and I was actually able to make a soccer team, and I didn't even really play soccer. And the way she looked at me, I was like, oh my God, you called the school, didn't you? And she to this day, she's like, no, what are you talking about? I'm like, Mom, I think, look, I mean, my mom's not a liar, but I think she called the school. I was really not good. She's like, no, absolutely not. You made it on your own. But I know, and I see that little inner eye. I'm like, then why are you looking at me like that? It doesn't look, you're very sweet.
Wait, and you're a middle child, right?
Yeah.
So she's trying to help you stand out, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's doing her best.
Middle children that
she saw me play. She was like, he's terrible. I can't, just put him on the team. He's never going to play.
That was like my mom watching me play basketball.
Just get her on the team.
It's like, it's the wrong end of the court, honey. I'm like about to make but nobody was concerned that I'd make it in the other team's basket.
Yeah.
That was the saddest part.
Right.
So I was
score on yourself.
Definitely not going to make it. Yeah. So wait, I hear that you took your mom to France. It was kind of a thank you gift, like a cute thing to do with your...
Yeah, I like to do that with my parents. You know, they yeah, aside from ignoring us for 14 hours at a time.
Yeah. Where did y'all stay? Where'd you go?
It's nice. We stayed at, gosh, I don't even remember where we stayed.
What city were you? Did you stay in like Paris?
We stayed in Paris,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, I took my mom and my sister, and it was an open invitation to whoever wanted to come, but the two of them had free time, so we went and had a great time.
That's cool.
And I like to do stuff like that. You know, when you're a parent, I'm a parent myself, as you are, and you know, you realize once you become a parent, and maybe not even until you become a parent, you realize the sacrifices that your parents made. Just the fact that we're alive is a miracle. It's unbelievable. Like the hell that I put them through sometimes without even realizing I was doing it. So it's my pleasure to give back whenever I can.
Yeah. And it's kind of cool to see your parents in a different light.
I think so too, yeah.
You're a little more understanding.
Yeah.
Like when you get older, you're like, oh wait, can't be too judgy now.
Yeah. And like, and for like my whole life, my whole adult life, I'll have like these private moments where I'll be doing something, whatever, and then like a memory will dawn on me, and I'll be like, oh my, and I get like sweaty palms. I'm like, I can't believe I did that to my parents.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was a good kid until like a few years ago. Then I started replaying all this stuff, and I was like, man, I was a handful.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a very nice way to put it.
Yeah.
You want to be like, okay. So let's get to some commercials, everybody. As usual, we have someone in the audience ready to help us out.
Hi, Kelly and Justin. I'm Paul. Justin, my wife and I are such big fans. This Is Us premiered when we first started dating. We watch it together every Tuesday until the finale in 2022. The same year we got married. Oh. We even walked down the aisle to a song from the show. I'm sure This Is Us was a big part of your life, and it will always be a big part of ours.
Sweet.
Stay here, Kelly. And more with Justin next.
We are back with Justin Hartley, and that was a look at his new show, Tracker, which you can see Sundays on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. So what's going on with the new season? The show is so good.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we're having a blast. The new season, we have this this white whale case. It's this job that Coulter took 10 years ago, sort of his origin story in a way, of how he became to be the man that he is. And he's been searching for this woman for 10 years, can't find her. He's got no leads, nothing, and he runs into this guy, who is a retired police detective, who puts a new set of eyeballs on it, and they get this lead. So now Coulter's got a lead, and that's where we left him at our mid-season finale, and that's where we pick him up. And so we kind of tell the story of how he's going to figure out where this woman is. And she's been gone for 10 years. Yeah.
Y'all had the best time slot. You aired, right? You premiered like right after the Super Bowl last season?
It was incredible. It was the Chiefs playing
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Yeah. It was the two best teams in the league. Taylor Swift was attending. My show was premiering.
All eyes are on this.
After the Super Bowl. And then the game was so good. It was so good that it went into overtime.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know, I thought I was like this when it went into overtime, but apparently I was like this.
You thought you were so chill?
And not because I didn't want a good game, but I was like, oh, we're asking people to tune into my show that they'd never seen before at 11:38 p.m.
Sure.
After the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but people are hyped up.
They watched it, yeah. And then they came back, and our audience has grown, so it's been great. So thank you for that.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
Are you good in real life at like emergency situations? Are you good at like in a split-second decision? You are.
I think I am. People tell me I really am.
Okay.
Yeah. It's.
People don't need to tell me I'm not.
You're not? You panic?
No. I mean, I can make a decision. I just don't think it's usually a good one.
No, I'm pretty good at that. You know, it's the ones where you have to think. When someone comes, hey, I want you to give me a lot of thought on this one, and come back to me next week and tell me what you think. I'll go back and forth, you know, 6, 7, 8 times. I just want to give the right advice. And I usually end up with just like, man, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's just
I mean, you're in a bad
unhelpful.
spot.
It seems like it's real
I'd have done that. Yeah.
Here's a shovel.
Ooh, yeah. Yikes.
So wait, Coulter also has a very good sense of direction. I'm not good. That's why I don't like to take the subway alone. Are you, it's just not a good plan for me.
Right.
Are you good at direction? Do you have a good sense of direction?
Good at directions. It turns out, no. No, I don't, so we have, I always work outside on location on our show. I'm very rarely on our set. So we have these 2 stages. They're not that big, but they're big enough to confuse a guy like me. And so when I'm there like once every other week, every time I walk in there, they've rebuilt all the sets, so everything's in a different place, so it all looks different, right?
Yeah.
So I walk in there, and but I'm also Coulter Shaw. I'm the tracker, and I'm supposed to know where I'm going. And it's my set.
You're that good of an actor.
Oh, God. I'm just like, I don't even know what door I'm walking out of. Everything looks so different. But there's this woman that works there. Her name is Tanisha. God bless her. She kind of does this thing where she'll like walk up and she'll be like this kind of do that without saying anything. I just kind of follow her.
Just real subdued about it.
No one knows until right now. No one knows that I'm horrible at directions.
Coulter can't find his way, and that's amazing. And you're a tracker.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything. I can't find my stage.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You're that good.
I'm that good, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, you're good. So you do a lot of the stunts on the show?
I try to do all of them.
Probably insurance does not allow for
certain things I can't do. They won't allow me to do, but I try to do all of them. I have a really great stunt man and a really great stunt coordinator that work together, and they give me these videos of the stunts. So they're doing them for me, and then they're sending me a previs, like a video of it.
Yeah.
Really. So we all work as a team.
Has anything ever gone wrong? Like, have you?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, the embarrassing ones are. They're not big, complicated stunts, but they happen really quickly.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, for instance, I had one last season. It was the weirdest thing. I was running in the light. There was a bunch of lights, bright. And I had to turn the corner, run up a staircase, really narrow staircase.
Yeah.
But the staircase was black. There was no light. So I went, a very little light. But when you go from bright to dark, you can't really see.
Yeah.
I tripped on a stair. And as I was like, really kind of slow motion, I was like, this isn't good. Because I had my gun in my hand.
Yeah.
And my hand smashed against the wall. And I think like 3 weeks ago was the first time I could actually do this.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like almost a year. It took. I don't know what went on in there, but something was not happy in there. There's some dangerous stuff if you're not paying attention. If you're really paying attention and you do what you're told, and our safety guy and our stunt coordinator and the stuntman come over and they watch you and I mean, it can get hairy if you're not paying attention. But if you're locked in and you're doing what you're told and it's pretty safe.
Or you could be in the trust tree and no one is there for you.
And you fly 20 stairs down and that's.
We need another break. Tracker airs Sundays on CBS and streams anytime.